Good evening and thank you for joining us here for 9 News Now. I'm Elizabeth Val. State health officials have a warning about a rise in cases involving a flesh-eating bacteria. Just this year, the bacteria has killed 4 people and sickened more than a dozen others in Louisiana. This bacteria thrives in warm, brackish water or salt water. The health department says you can get infected through exposed open wounds or raw seafood. Our state epidemiologist says it doesn't take long for the infection to become deadly, but there are some ways to prevent it.
Wash wounds and cuts thoroughly with soap and water if they've been exposed to coastal waters or if they've been exposed to raw seafood or its juices. And if folks develop a skin infection, it's so important that they tell their provider if their skin has come into contact with that salt or brackish water or the raw seafood or its juices.
Experts say that people with chronic health conditions are at a higher risk of severe illness or death. Louisiana now joins 15 other states urging the federal government to ban shield laws that protect out-of-state medical providers in certain states who send abortion pills to patients in Louisiana, where abortion is, of course, illegal. Since Louisiana banned nearly all abortions back in 2022, Attorney General Liz Murrill says these laws interfere with the state's ability to enforce our laws. As of now, it is unclear if Congress plans to take action. Rocco's Bar, who hosts the yearly College World Series Jello Shot Challenge in Omaha, is donating $52,000 to LSU's food bank. That is $1 for every shot LSU fans bought this year. The food pantry says they have a big demand year-round, and Rocco's support will help keep those shelves stocked. Let's take a look at your weather picture. A live look outside over to Dr. Steve Caprata. Steve.
Hey Liz, still a little bit of rain on radar tonight, especially closer to the state line. We also have some showers and storms out over Lake Pontchartrain, but you can see some of these downpours in parts of West Feliciana, northern Pointe-Coupee parishes dropping southward. That's been coming out of Wilkinson County. We had some storms up that way. This is a boundary that's slowly dropping to the south. This is our live exclusive radar north of St. Francisville. Heavier downpour just west of 61 right now, and then you've got some rain back towards Bachelor and Ennis and near and south of Simpsport at this hour. Again, there's a boundary dropping southward. Showers and storms a bit more numerous in western Louisiana, but there's still a few more in southwestern Mississippi as well, so especially near and north of the state line could still be a little more rain to come. Here in the capital city, it's dry right now. Skyline view over downtown brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake. 83 feeling like 91. Winds have gone calm, so it is pretty humid, but the high today not so bad. 92, right around normal. Normal is 93, better than the 98 and the 97 we had seen the last 2 days. Can't rule out a few spotty showers in the morning, mainly along the coast, but most of us start out dry in the mid-70s, approaching 90 by noon with isolated showers and storms. I do think rain chances rebound tomorrow at about 60%. Highs low 90s, maybe mid-90s for a few. Here's a look at Futurecast. Gradually showing that rain weakening tonight. There we are at midnight, and then you see maybe some rain refiring along the coast overnight, but inland mainly dry to start your Friday. At noon, most of the rain still showing up closer to the coast, but by the afternoon, scattered showers and storms breaking out. And notice how the graph even holds on to a little bit of rain after dark. Something to keep in mind if you have some Friday night plans. We are going to keep at least a chance of rain around tomorrow night. So a 60% chance tomorrow, up to 70% Saturday. So again, rain chances rebounding. By Sunday, though, kind of getting back closer to normal at 40%. And I think overall next week, a pretty typical summer pattern is back. Mostly afternoon storms, rain chances 40 to 50%, and highs in the low 90s. Liz?
Steve, thank you. Coming up on 9 News at 10, we'll get our first look at the renovations planned for McKinley High School.
There has always been an expectation of excellence in terms of everything that happens at the school. And so when we are here talking about complete renovations, there is an expectation of excellence in terms of what's to come.
We'll have more details on the timeline for these renovations as well as reactions from the community. That's all coming up at the top of the hour. And remember, our 9 News app is a great way to keep up with all the things going on in our area. If you don't already, make sure to make that download. Thank you for joining us for this quick look at your headlines. I'm Elizabeth Vowell. Our next newscast is 9 News at 10. We'll see you then.